You've got a lot of letters after your name now, but do you know exactly what order they're supposed to go in? Stick with me till the end and you'll be signing your name like a pro. Hey everyone, I'm Amanda from the Resume RX. I'm a nurse practitioner and I help modern millennial medical professionals uplevel their career strategy through awesome resumes and cover letters and just sound career advice. So, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people sign their name wrong. I see it all the time. I see it on publications, I see it on lab coats, I see it on resumes all the time. People have no idea what order the letters after their name should go in. So, believe it or not, there's like an actual order that it's supposed to follow, and I'm going to teach you exactly that. So, step number 1, if you are a registered nurse and you have a bachelor's degree, as in a BSN, that comes first. Your degree comes first. And why? It's because it can never really be taken away from you. You can't let your degree lapse like your license can lapse. If, God forbid, you have any legal trouble, your degree will never be revoked. It would be your license that is revoked. So the thing that you have that can't be taken away from you goes closest to your name. So if you have a bachelor's degree, it's your name, comma, BSN. If you have a master's degree, it's your name, comma, MSN. If you have a PhD or a DNP or whatever doctoral level degree you have, that's what goes immediately after your name. Once you've earned a degree above, you don't keep writing the ones that you got before it. Okay, so if you have a master's degree, you're not also going to write BSN. You're not going to be Amanda, comma, MSN, BSN, because it's kind of implied, right? Like if you had to have the bachelor's to get the master's, so you're not going to duplicate that. So the very first thing that comes after your name is your degree. The second thing that comes after your name, after your degree, is your license. Okay, so if you're a registered nurse, that's your RN license. So if you're a bachelor's prepared registered nurse, it's going to be your name, comma, BSN, comma, RN. Okay, if you are an RN with a master's degree, it's going to be your name, comma, MSN, comma, RN. If you're a nurse practitioner, it's going to be your name, comma, MSN, comma, APRN, or whatever your state board of nursing declares as your licensing credential. Okay, your licensing credential is what's up to the state, which is different from your certification. Okay, so if you're an NP, if you're a family nurse practitioner, your license is an FNP. Your license is probably APRN or APN or ARNP. These are different state to state, so check with your state licensing board. Okay, so we've got the order: name, degree, license. Okay, number 3, the third thing that comes next is your certification. Okay, not all nurses are going to have a certification, but if you do, it comes after your license. Okay, so what's a certification? A certification is anything additional that you've studied for that gives you an additional credential associated with your license. So, for example, if you are a registered nurse and you have studied and passed the Certified Emergency Nurse exam, you're going to be granted the CEN credential. If you've done the Critical Care Nursing exam, you're going to be given the CCRN credential. Okay, so that's what comes after your RN, which comes after your degree. Okay, so my name's Amanda. If I have a bachelor's degree and I'm a nurse and I've passed the CEN exam, I'm going to be Amanda, BSN, RN, CEN. Okay? Now, for nurse practitioners, this is where you put your NP certification, okay, or your advanced practice certification if you're a midwife or a nurse anesthetist. So if you're an FNP, that's going to go after your license. So MSN, comma, APRN, comma, FNP hyphen C or hyphen BC, depending on which certifying body you took your test with, okay? So this last certification is, these letters are determined by who you sat for the exam with, okay? Remember, there are all these different organizations, depending on which tract you did. Personally, I'm an adult NP. I'm certified through AANP. I'm also a women's health NP, and I certified there through NCC. So I'm master's prepared, I'm an APRN, I'm an adult NP, and I'm a women's health NP. These are my credentials: Amanda, MSN, APRN, NP-C, comma, WHNP, NP-BC. That's a lot of stinking letters. Each one of them costs like 15 grand. Okay, so to summarize, step 3, after your degree, after your license, comes your certification letters. All right, so what are some special circumstances? If you're an RN and you are an associate's prepared RN, typically we don't put that degree after your name. So you would put your name, comma, RN. And if you have additional certifications, they would go after that. What if you have another degree, either before or after your nursing degree, that's not an actual nursing degree? Well, this can be a little bit complicated. It depends on whether this degree is healthcare related or not, or related to what you're doing. For example, if you got another bachelor's degree in some arts, liberal arts, before you did your associate's degree in nursing, you don't get to put BA or BS before your RN degree because it's not related, okay? But let's say after or even before you became a nurse, let's say you did a master's in public health, then you can be your name, comma, MPH, comma, RN. Or if you had a BSN, MPH, comma, BSN, comma, RN. Or if you, after your nursing degree, let's say you're a nurse practitioner and you go back for your master's of business administration because you're going to be an administrator, then you can be your name, comma, MBA, comma, MSN, comma, the rest of your nursing or your NP licensure and credentials. So it can get a little hairy if you have a combined career with multiple different degrees, but just remember, the degrees come first. They should be related to the rest of your credentials, then your license, then your certification. Any questions? Drop them down below. How would you list your credentials? Let me know in the comments and I'll let you know if you're on the right track. If you found this video helpful, would you do me a favor and share it with a friend? Or you can go to www.theresumerx.com to get a load of all my free resources, jump on my email list so that you can have tips like this in your inbox week after week. Thanks so much for watching.